welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, Tennessee. We've reached a defining point in the season. We gave in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Temple Owls and the Memphis Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, checking in with Temple's head coach before the game. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Reese?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. The Tigers' offense will have the football first. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you can make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Back to pass, it's Sheffield. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Guys, let's talk about Memphis. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great.
Makes the grab in their space. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Memphis wants to move quickly. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Carter. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
10th play of the drive coming up. At this time, a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. Makes one man miss. They'll bring him down right at the 20-yard line, and a 4th down looms, and decision time for this offense. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They make the stop, and not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. And the Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. He's got the tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Memphis picking up the tempo. Quarterback on the keeper. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
He'll return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Temple's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Wants to throw. It's Chambers. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mitchell. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Owls are moving quickly down the field. Running inside. It's Morrow.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. as we get a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Gonna run it. It's Morrow. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've
Converts on fourth down. Still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The sure hands, it's Mitchell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
Throws toward the end zone. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morrow. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last. Beck's going for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing the third down and goal.
Turning to the running game here on third and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Temple. The extra point here would tie the game. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Memphis wants to move quickly. The run inside. It's Carter. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. Memphis will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On his way back from the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Looking for space. It's Morrow. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Morrow. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morrow. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Makes the catch. It's Mitchell. There's a little room there. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Going to the run. It's Morrow. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now Memphis uses its 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. And it's picked off at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that.
Takes it the other way.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air, it's Sheffield. Fakes to grab. They've got the 1st down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down.
It's tough on the defense.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the 2nd half going. Coming out with it, it's Morrow. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made. Breaks into the open.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking for space, it's Morrow. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Offense gets set for second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Mitchell. Caught, and he's got room. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be second and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, they give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Back to throw, it's Chambers. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Temple lining up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Catch in the middle, it's Addison. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Oh, they're after him! And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? He's got it. Slips through the line. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Might as well stick with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They'll run for it. Fouls through the defense. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Morrow. Push down for the tackle. defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And this one is perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Back to throw, it's Sheffield. Going to take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Finds his man. It's Bradford. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throw.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The run from the shotgun. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Complete. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Owls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand, and they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
And this is so frustrating late in the game when you got to get the football back and you can't stop them. My goodness, this drive's been going play after play after play. This defense has got to find a way to bow up, make something happen, get a stop, and get the football back.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will?
Snags it, and there's running room. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Each of these teams has stumbled just one time and now trying to fight to the finish and avoid taking that second loss. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Scanning the field, it's Chambers. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Owls. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
On third down, he drops to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Memphis picking up the tempo.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're dealing with a second and long. On the ground, it's Carter. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for a man. It's Sheffield. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Throwing right. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Defense calls a timeout. 2:07 remaining on the clock. Interesting strategy. to try to maximize their use of the 2-minute timeout. So now it's 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Morrow. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Defense will stop the clock. 2:04 remaining. They'll have the 2-minute timeout coming as well. Makes the grab. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. The handoff, keep working on that clock. There's a crease. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be a 1st down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll go to the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Chambers. Big fella moving. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Fullback's got it. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one.